What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Locked in Sports, bringing you my 5 best bets for today, Monday, May 6th, in the NBA. Really excited to talk about the picks today. I really love the games going on today. We got the Knicks and the Pacers, and the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, two matchups that are really fun, really highly anticipated, should be really great NBA basketball. I apologize for no video coming out yesterday. Had things that I was doing. Today is my birthday, so this video is getting out a little bit later, just because it's been hectic and I've been doing things. And I know that it coming out later probably doesn't align perfectly with when a lot of you like to place your bets, but still wanted to get the video out just because I like making the content, and despite it being my birthday, despite things going on, yeah, I like getting the videos out, and hopefully some of y'all still want to watch it and get some great picks out of it. But with all that yapping out of the way, well, before we get into the picks, actually, got to hop in the recap. Before I hop in the recap, I just want to say that if you watch these videos a lot, you like them, you enjoy them, you're making money with them, then consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. I do try to get these videos out early normally, so the sooner you get access to them, the better, because the better the lines will be. I still got a lot of lines that I really like, even though this video is coming out a bit later. And as always, like, comment. The likes would be extra appreciated today, given, yeah. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's hop into a recap of our bets from 2 days ago. It was a 3-2 day. Not too bad. Not really going to complain about it too much. But what hit for us, what didn't? Well, what hit Anthony Edwards easily. We had him for higher than 27.5 points. It was Ant. I think he went for 40-something, 43. So super sweat free, super easy. We had MPJ over 18.5. He had, I believe, 20. I ended with 20. Great, consistent. He was doing it every time, sweat free. We knew he was going to do it. And Jamal Murray for lower than 23.5. He had 0 in the first half. He did end with 17, so we got in a roll in the second half, but such a sweat free bet. When he had 0 coming out of the first half, he was not getting 24 in the second half. But what didn't hit for us, well, Nikola Jokic, we had him for over 12.5 rebounds. He only had 8. Not a good rebounding game for Jokic, unfortunately. And we had Jaden McDaniels for higher than 13.5 PRA. He only had 9 PRA. No points. Came out of the game with 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and no points. Wish we'd taken the rebound and assist line, obviously. But just really weird seeing him get no points. Unfortunate. But a 3-2 day. Not going to complain about a 3-2 day. That's another winning day. And we've had almost all winning days for the postseason. Really great record that I'm proud of. That will be down in the description below, because I don't know it off the top of my head, but I know that we are hitting twice as much as we don't. So if you've been following all the postseason picks, you've doubled a lot of money by now. So yeah. All right, with all that yapping out of the way, let's hop into today's picks. For my first pick of the day, I really like a player from the Indiana Pacers, a guy, not one of their starters, technically not their sixth man, I believe, but at the rate he's been playing, it looks like he should be. It's Obi Toppin for over 9.5 points. He's been averaging 12.3 in the postseason. He averaged 10 against the Knicks in the regular season, and he's over this in 4 of his last 5, including his last 4 games. Really consistent. Just really consistently good. The Pacers obviously rely on their bench a lot. Get a lot of their points from their bench, more than any other team, I believe. At least any other team left in the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't think that stops here. I think they rely on their bench still. I think this is a really good spot to back top, and I think the line's just too low for how valuable he's been for the Pacers offense over the last few games. Yeah, Obi Toppin, over 9.5 points. Next up, I've got another player from the Indiana Pacers, because I think a lot of their lines are low, but especially Andrew Nembhard, who I have for over 10.5 points. Line's barely higher than Obi Toppin's, and he's a starter who scores a lot. So I really like this pick here because he's averaging 13.8 in the postseason. I will say in the regular, he only averaged 10.3 against the Knicks, but he's just been doing a lot better in the postseason, and he's been over this in 5 straight. That's the main reason I like this pick. Take averages out of the equation. He's just been really consistently going above 10.5. Yeah, I like betting on guys who are consistent. Um, I'd rather take than over on a points line on a guy who's gone over it, every single time consistently versus a guy who, maybe doubles it one game, drops 0 the next, and kind of fluctuates. That's Nembhard right here. Super consistent, over in 5 straight, gets 13, 14 every game. So I like Andrew Nembhard for over 10.5 points. Next up, we've got a guy who, I talked about him earlier in the recap, and we're taking the exact same line again because I don't see any reason not to. It is my personal MVP on this channel, my hero, Michael Porter Jr., for over 18.5 points. Why? We all know why. He's averaging 22.3 in the postseason. He's over in 5 straight, 5 out of his last 5. And he's hit it against the Timberwolves not last night, but 2 nights ago. Yeah. What more do you want me to say? It's MPJ. His lines are always too low. He consistently goes above them. I'd love to know what our record is with MPJ, and I might have to go back and check. But it feels like we've bet on him probably 10 times, and he's hit at least 9 out of those 10. Such a consistent bucket getter, especially when we need him. So, MPJ for over 18.5 points. Next up, taking a player from the Minnesota Timberwolves. We all know who he is. It's Ant-Man, Michael Jordan's long-lost son, Anthony Edwards, for over 29 points. Yeah. He's averaging 33.4 in the postseason. He's over in 4 of his last 5. And we've all seen him play recently. He dropped back-to-back 40 bombs. 29 feels too low for him. I know he's only averaging 33.4, but he's just been playing so well. This line feels way too low. Feels like it should definitely be closer to 34 or 35 based on how he's playing. I don't know if he'll drop another 40 bomb, but I don't see any reason for him to go sub 30. So, Anthony Edwards for over 29 points. For my 5th and final pick of the day, taking another Minnesota Timberwolf. I'm taking the best teammate of the year. I believe he just got that award. Mike Conley for over 6 assists. He's averaging 7 in the postseason. He's over in 4 of 5, and he's just really, really good at getting 7. 3 of his last 5 games, he's had 7. He had 10 recently against the Nuggets. So clearly passing well against the Nuggets, passing well in general in the postseason. Again, it's like Nembhard. I like consistent picks. I like this guy who's just consistently going over 6. Really, really surprised the line's not at 7. But while it's here at 6, easily locking in Mike Conley for over 6 assists. All right. Those were my 5 best bets for today, Monday, May 6th in the NBA. Don't have any cutting room floor picks today just because, I found 5 good lines that I really liked and I went with them, put them all in the main section of the video. So I'll use this extra time to say that if you are watching this video, even though it's out a lot later, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let me know in the comments if you're here here late right before the game start. Thank you for that. And yeah, like the video, especially means a lot today. Like I said, I don't mean to be like that, but the like of the video does help out a lot. Makes me feel good on my birthday. So thank you all. And yeah, comment your own picks, parlays, everything down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you get updated when new videos drop. We hit really, really consistently here. I'll admit, might not be the best background, the best lighting, the best audio, but I'd wager it's really hard to find better picks anywhere else online. Just because, like I said, we're hitting twice as much as we're missing in the postseason. Record that I'm super proud of that is down in the description. And yeah, let's make some money and have a good one.